everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just so excited to share to you my interview question for in Scotland. So I'm not really a very famous blogger or YouTuber, so just bear with me. This is very simple. So if you want to know more about the interview questions, just keep watching this video.
Tapos pag ingon din nilang ante nga, tapos yung emergency situation kaya, wala siya pagkatisting ana, uy! Ambot na lang yun, bala na lang si ante. Pero nakatagalog dyan ko kayo, no? Mag-char-char sa direct Tagalog. Ay, kaya, pinaghandaan din na ako mga Tagalog, guys, so please.
So first of all, before I start with the interview questions, I'd like to inform you ahead that I was not aware that it would be a panel interview. So this is for you. Pray before the interview, drink water, stay calm, and be confident. Give your best shot. The first question was, tell me why you decide to go into a nursing career and why Scotland?
That's the very first question, so just be yourself, no? Ikaw na bahala mag-answer ang question. Tell me why you decide. So, why? Why? We have different answers, so this is very subjective. We have different opinions.
Secondly, can you tell us what your duties as a nurse and who would be looking after the elderly people, and what about the stresses? So,
very basic. We all know this. If you have experience in a hospital setting or whatever, you will for sure answer this. You will nail this.
Can you tell me about a time you've had to take charge of a situation and what you did? So they wanted to know of how responsible you are if you will be a charge nurse in a certain. Next is that, what is a care plan and what would be your role in developing this? So basically it talks about the care plan. So remember, research more about care plan. And next, on your first day of charge in a unit with 20 patients, what will you do? Again, you are put in a spotlight as a charge nurse. It's really hard for me kasi
my experiences were post-anesthetic care unit and neonatal intensive care unit. So they are both in special area. And yeah, sometimes, I've also experienced like being rotated in a medical ward, but just siguro 10% of my work experience as a nurse. So it was really hard for me. And again, I didn't have any idea about what will be the interview questions, and I just tried my best to imagine and put myself back on the time that I was rotated at the medical ward, and back at the time that I took care of elderly patients. So yun lang, and I just gave them simple answers. Yeah, simple and direct answers. So wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. I mean, if I don't know anything, I'll just be honest.
Next one, you're the most senior care staff nurse on a shift. You wanted to access to doctors or a nurse, and can you tell me what situations you might ask for help in an emergency? So this time, we are being asked about emergency situations. So,
minakalisuran dyan ako katong yung emergency situation kaya wala siya pagkatisting ana, uy, naambot na lang yun, bala na lang si ante. Pero nag-think ako next rin ako about mga emergency based na lang po sa akong na-learn sa CBT. Pero actually, kung real situation, for real scenario, wala ko yung experience kay okay naman may emergency, pero sa OR man, like hindi ng OR, like ng medical field, no? Kay, medical ward, kay sa OR, ang patient, maging sa OR table, yan, lahi, yun ang scenario, makita ang dyan mo niya. So, kabalo na mo ana, uy, tanong.
Just have to think about it. What are the emergency situations when you take care of an elderly patient? If you really need help, or call for assistance from other colleagues. Lucky for you if you have really experienced taking care of elderly patients. You're so lucky because you've got a lot of stories to tell. So this is just my personal advice. Like, you really have to be detailed.
Then after that, you think about the task. What did you do? What was this emergency situation all about? Tapos, think about, okay, what action you did. Like, just try to be very detailed and use medical terms, especially when you are trying to answer the situational questions.
And of course, lastly, yung result. What was the result? Or the final, how do you call this? Or yung parang ending ng story mo. So, if there's a beginning of a story and then you have to end it with I guess, yeah, hopefully you can end the story with a successful one. I mean, happy ending, diba? Happy ending lang ng story. Okay, another question. This is very, I guess, uncommon. It's one of the most unique questions I've ever had. The question is, you notice that one of your residents is missing. What would you do? Another one, a relative is very upset about the food that was given to her mom. So how would you handle the situation?
Remember, guys, 6 C's. 6 C's. Always base your answers from the 6 C's. Even if this is a care home, whether it is a care home or a hospital, you really have to base your answers from the 6 C's. 1 C of the 6 C's is communication. So how will you communicate? How will you show respect? How will you solve this problem? Okay, so kaya niyo yan, guys.
Next question. You have a care assistant in your team and they always perform the duties very well. However, they constantly complain. And they have quite a challenging attitude when speaking to other people. What impact do you think this will have on your team and how would you manage it?
How will you deal with your co-workers, your colleagues, co-nurses? Yes. And then, how will you talk to them? Remember, guys, if you already took your CBT, yun lang, yung mga delegation thingy, know your responsibilities as a nurse.
You have a resident who has just come back from the hospital and they have been given a urinary catheter. How would you plan their care?
Just review more on this. Like, okay, so what are the things that you should check for a patient with a urinary catheter? Assessment. You have to mention also about the objectives like size of the catheter, the color of the urine.
Assessment, very important as a baseline for your care plan. And last but not the least,
Kahit anong interview, kahit anong institution, kahit anong companies yung ina-applyan natin, I think you can guess what's this last question all about.
okay, so eto na. Do you know about our care home? Do you know about our company? What do you know about?
You have to know their latest highlights. You have to be updated with their news. Like, okay, actually, kahit like 5 minutes before the time, you can really check on the website and then just try to remember
3 top important things about this company or 3 important details or information about this company or this institution or this trust so that they will also feel that you're very interested to work with them. Show interest.
Syempre, when they know naman na, oh, this guy here is really researching or did a research about the company. So parang, oh,
you showed interest to them. Tama? So, ayun lang. That is the last question.
promise ko ba dyan siya ay like, at first okay naman, pero baga tunga-tunga, dapit no, makulbaan dyan ka, dili gina siya malikayan. Pero, gora lang yapon, so imo lang yapon i-think no nga, kaya lagi na, kaya dili lang, anong dili mo kaya, diba? So, ana lang, positive lang kita guys. So, always think na, kanang imong UK dream, mauni dili nakasalalay imong UK dream. Sige. So, pero always also think na, kung para gini sa imo nga, pero kung dili, diba? No? So, napagilain. So, ano lang, kanang, alam gid kaayo ka kung ano, kanang ihatag lang jud ang imong tanay. So, but I mean, it's just be yourself. Just be yourself and give your best shot. Give your, whatever you have. Like, of course, do your preparation. So, I hope kaninga preparation makatabang gid sa imo. I hope this can really help you. Ito, sinsya gid kaayo kay usahay dili jud ko ganahan magtagalog no. So, magbisaya na lang or mag-English makaha. So, sorry gid kaayo kay kanang mapulupot jud akong dila oy. Ambot magisod jud Tagalog pero sige lang, kalma lang, kaya natin to, di ba? So, ano lang. Ang kaning interview questions no, kanang ako ra gining lista. So, kanang based lang siya sa akong experience. So, maybe mag-change sila pero at least no naami idea. Ano lang.
Believe in yourself. Be confident. And show them what a Philippine nurse has got. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope you learned something.